Good, y'all listen. Look, I'm mad I even gotta say this.
Why are we acting like this is not? Don't get your fucking
There's nothing wrong with hate. You've got to hate some things with a passion. And destruction, they must dislike and hate with a passion.
FBA is on the grassroots. We haven't really tuned in for the BET Awards in a long time. It's been a while since we've been really excited for the BET Awards. A lot of our bigger artists don't even come to the BET Awards no more. Kendrick won a bunch of awards last night, and he got on stage and even said, like, I ain't been here in a minute, but you know, it's good to be here. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. Especially within the last couple years, it became like an influencer slash BC D-list celebrity rendezvous, you know. So that kind of took a lot of the from out of it as well. And mind you, I wasn't gonna watch it. I'd watch it anyways. Fuck it. And surprisingly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that was probably the best award show I had watched, the best BET award show I watched since about the last one I watched all the way through like that was like the first one that Kevin hosted was like maybe 2014, 15. I was one of the better, like for real. I think what it is that the higher ups, because y'all know it's not black owned, but I think the higher ups seen that the propaganda was putting inside the show was too much, and it was diluting the show so much that was what was deterring black families on the grassroots to not watch it. Their numbers was getting low. I think that's what it is. They say, you know what? We want to push this agenda, but look, nigga, these niggas ain't watching. So if ain't nobody here to watch the agenda, ain't no point of even putting this shit in there. So let's just switch it up. Let's get these Negroes what they want. I think that's where their team was at with it, because I didn't see, mind you, this is Pride Month. Mind you, this is the same award show that just had Lil Nas X a couple years ago up there twerking and kept the Negroes. That's what turned everybody off. And we was like, what are y'all doing? Y'all losing the plot. So yeah, a lot of black families on the grassroots stopped watching it. Like, because mind you, this is a family show. This is something like when Michael Jackson performed, when Chris Brown did his MJ tribute, I was in 8th grade or like 6th grade. I was watching that with my family. When Destiny Child got up there and performed with Magic Johnson, I was like in elementary school. Like, this is stuff we used to watch, though. These were family appropriate shows. Okay. So yeah, I remember when Monique was up there. I was a child when she was up there doing the Beyonce, so crazy right now. But it was still family appropriate. It was funny, you know. But when y'all got into Glorilla grinding on lollipops, you got Lil Nas X kissing niggas on stage. It's just like you got Taraji P. Henson up here talking about Trump is going to something, all of this political nonsense. We didn't come here for that shit. We came here for award show, black entertainment. So a lot of black people really got turned off from BET Awards. But this year, this is what I'm saying, wasn't none of that. We did get a little bit of political, commentary, because Doechii, and I think this was purposely done, Doechii won the first award of the night. I think she won Best Female Artist. Even though I feel like it kind of should have went to, I'm not mad at her winning it, but I feel like Glow should have won an award. Even if it wasn't that one, she should have won an award outside of that fucking gospel award. That was just insane. I don't know how the fuck she won a gospel award. That was crazy. Over Yolanda Adams? Y'all gave Glorilla a gospel award over Yolanda Adams. You know it ain't black people running that fucking award show. I'm just saying. Anyways, they had Doechii go up there first, and she was like, yeah, the LA protest, I just want y'all to know that Trump is out here, using military forces to stop protests. Like, this is the first time this has ever happened. I'm sorry. When what's his name? What's the boy named Joe Biden was in office just a few years ago, I went to a protest. What was that? Like a Black Lives Matter protest and shit. I went to one of them joints. Guess who was out there? The U.S. military. Yeah. Guess who was throwing fucking gas and had the SWAT team out there? Yeah. Guess who had to go the fuck home? Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know why she's mentioning this. Like, this is for you guys. She was like, yeah, just imagine the government that's bringing the military to stop our Fourth Amendment. Okay, they've done that. Have you not seen black protests before? Have you not? Are you tripping? Like, is she tripping? Are you bugging? Like, this is not the first time that the U.S. fucking military has been deployed to stop shit. Like, I'm just saying. So she went up there and said that nonsense. I'm like, whatever, I ain't, we about to get into that, but I wasn't fucking with that. But yeah, outside of that, wasn't really no political commentary that I peeped, to be honest. Didn't have no LGBTQ stuff up there. Mind you, this is Pride Month. I was a little surprised. I could have just knew they were going to have a nigga in a dress on the front row. They're going to have a nigga in a dress presenting, or they're going to have a woman in a suit acting like trans lives, you know, saying something along the lines of like trans lives, you know, something like, I just knew it was going to be something like that. I had a feeling. I didn't see nothing like that, y'all. They have Zion Wade up there. Hey, look, wasn't nothing like that. I was a little surprised. I'm still a little surprised. Maybe want to go back and check, like, nigga, did I miss something? Because I was surprised they didn't have that out there. They really didn't. What else? Let me see. Trying to think. I didn't really make no notes about it. I'm trying to see. The performances was actually pretty cool. Everything again was like age appropriate. Glorilla performed again. She actually had a great performance. Glorilla had a great performance. Yes, she did a little twerk, whatever, but she had on the suit, had her ass out. But I mean, it wasn't that crazy. She had on mesh behind it, so it wasn't that crazy for real. Not like she was not facing the camera the whole time. She was facing the camera for most of the time. Keisha Cole, baby. These older women gotta grow up. I don't know what the fuck she had on for that Glorilla performance, but baby, take it off. She looked like a stuffed potato. It was too much, baby. You could have put on a regular gown. Okay, it's too much. Even Mariah Carey looked bomb too. She looked good for her age. But even that, it was like, girl, you could have had on a longer dress. Like, come on, baby. And then you come out there stiff as hell. Is she a robot? Is she a clone? Typical body. Something happened to Mariah Carey because she was giving real robotic. Like, even though her speech, she was real, like, I don't know, like she just felt a little disconnected. I don't know. I know she don't do much for her performances, but she didn't. She didn't do a damn thing. She didn't do a damn thing for that performance. She literally just stood there for the most part. She had a nigga take her jacket off and hold the mic for her while she put her wrist out. But girl, where the fuck is your performance skills at? You been getting off this long with performing like this? Egregious. I can't believe people really coming to hear the voice. That's what people call going to our shows strictly to hear the voice. Because the show, she ain't giving shit for the show. I'm just saying. Kirk Franklin was cool. Snoop Dogg performance was cool. They'd had a couple tributes, which was nice. They shout out all the elders that passed and with the ancestors now. That was nice. Andy Stone and a lot of people passed. Let me see. Yeah, but it was nothing crazy. Kevin Hart was funny. He brought Castanet and Drewski out. They had a little skit together. That was funny. It was cool. Matter of fact, Castanet was there. He streamed it. He actually was streaming the BET Awards on his little his Twitch channel. So yeah, but yeah. I mean, I was surprised that show wasn't that bad. Like I don't really got a lot of critiques. Unless I missed something, y'all let me know. I don't really have a lot of critiques for the show. The show wasn't that bad. The show was cool. I could have watched that with my nieces and nephews. I didn't even press them to come watch it because I didn't want them, you know what I'm saying, just in case some bullshit pop up. But honestly, that was a show that we actually could have all watched. That was a family appropriate show. That was age appropriate. And you know what? I like the fact that they did the 106 and Park tribute. They started the show with like a 106 and Park theme where they counted down up until like the best moments. And I really liked that. They had Bow Wow perform and T.I. and B2K. That was nice. Like that was a good little touch. They did a tribute for Jamie Foxx. That was a good little tribute, even though I feel like they could have did more of his songs. I feel like they should have did more of his songs. What's that song that I love by him? I can make a do with a do, baby. I can make a do with a do, baby. I'm like, what was that? Yeah, what? Jamie Foxx got a lot of. She just like me. Like, bro, y'all could have did more of my next songs. Still a good performance, though. Shout out to Jennifer Hudson. She shut it down. Okay, Jennifer Hudson can sing like a mug. But yeah, I really ain't had no complaints. They had Playboy Cardi perform. I don't know why. I didn't even know none of that nigga music. I mean, I guess that was for the younger generation, but I'm like, I don't think it was enough of the younger people really watching. Y'all should have had a couple more younger artists. If that was the case, I should have had Doechii perform or something because I didn't get enough from Playboy Cardi. I'm sorry. I was just like, oh, wow. Okay, great. They had Lil Wayne perform, which was cool, too. He performed one of his songs from off his new album, which I haven't listened to, but a lot of people are saying it's not good. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Have you listened to his album? I don't know. I haven't listened to it yet. I'll give my thoughts on it when I do. But I keep hearing that it's not a good album. But the song that he did perform, I thought was good. I actually thought it was cool. I hadn't heard that song. The songs I've been hearing, the clips of at least, it was. But yeah, and he performed like some old songs, a Millie. Solid little show. I'm not mad at it. But I'm also not mad at Black Americans not watching. I'm definitely still with that. If we're gonna boycott it, I ain't gotta watch it next year. Okay. I didn't have to watch it this year. I just did. So it is what the fuck it is. But yeah, I'm definitely on call. I'm definitely with 100% behind grassroots, not fucking with that. Because we need our own award. We need a black-owned grassroots. Connected to the Blast Root Award show. A black-owned, completely. Okay, I'm talking about the top. It's black people. Okay, Black Americans, moreover. So yeah, I'm definitely with us boycott the BET Awards. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I ain't got no problem with nobody not watching that. But for those of you who was curious, you know, I made that sacrifice. It was okay. It was an all right little show. I'm not going to lie. It was cool.
We do not play by our green. You fuck with the team. Might find your West in the